All right, what's up, guys? It's Jay and Frankie. We're here again with another pod. And, we got the boy, the GOAT. We got Jerson on right now. It's a reunion of the boys. The boys are back in town, as Thin Lizzy would say.
Thin Lizzy would say.
Thin Lizzy would say the boys are back in town, and we are. We were actually just talking off the pod, so I wanted to start before we started talking, and then I didn't record. And then by the time we actually wanted to record, we would have nothing to talk about. But we wanted to do a pod. We'll go right back to what we were talking about. But I wanted to do a pod before we went to Ohio and met Vinny. But Frank had other ideas that day, I guess.
Whack ass.
Whatever. Puppy.
Shame him.
Shame.
But no, we want to do. I want to do a pod before that. But it's all right. I think that pod out there was fun though. It went by really quickly, and just to have Vinny on and talk about his experiences was kind of cool. And to be in his house, the setup, we set up all of our stuff in his house, guys.
We just took over his living room.
We took over his entire living room. Yeah, we were clipping mics to anything with a little ledge. We were clipping mics too, and I kept screwing them on backwards, and production kept yelling at me, aka Anthony kept yelling at me. He's like, "You're going the wrong way, bro." I was like, "Damn, come on, production, gotta help me out."
Production was lacking that day.
Yeah, production he was lacking, but we pulled it all together, and we had a good episode. But we have never talked about it all together, the Ohio trip back, which I think might have been 2 episodes ago. I think we talked about it. So we could talk about the Ohio trip, which I thought was fun. I had a great time. I mean, it was awesome. The weather though was it felt like fall again. It was 50 degrees out, 40 degrees out, just kind of but it was actually good because it wasn't too hot, and I want to like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you? Did you have a good time?
I loved it. Food was amazing.
Ooh, Raising Cane's.
No, that one was alright. Crispy Coop.
I forgot about them. And then I forget that creamery that's next to there, but she tried to kill Anthony, that woman.
Something with the G.
Yeah.
Graders or something like that.
Yeah. And then she tried to kill Anthony because Anthony tried to be slick. She's like, "What'd you like?" He's like, "What's your favorite one? What's your favorite flavor?" And she told him chocolate something, and then he's eating it. He got a giant piece of plastic in it. I was like, "Damn, Chief!" I was like, "Really?" She tried to take you out, son. Small, you almost got taken out of the world by a small Asian woman.
It was Graders. It was.
Yeah. Graders. That very good. I had their raspberry ice cream, which actually wasn't bad, but there was chunks of chocolate in it. They were that big, and I was almost choked on them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried to swallow it whole because I thought it was just thing. I was
almost choked on a piece of chocolate.
Right before I went to get Vinny, when you guys went together back to the hotel, and I was gonna go pick up the Vincer. Yeah, it was almost a bad day in paradise that day because I almost swallowed a whole chocolate chunk. But I told Vinny about it, and he laughed at me, and then I was like, I can't tell the boys about this. This is gonna be ridiculous.
Dummy on a piece of chocolate.
So see, this is what I wanted to avoid, but I had to be honest. I had to put it all out there for the pod. But yeah, I almost got taken out of this world by chocolatey goodness. Dark chocolate at that. It wasn't even milk, bro.
Trash.
Exactly, right?
The barbecue show where the dude put dark chocolate in instead of regular chocolate.
All because he wasn't fucking paying attention.
He wasn't.
Yeah, that's almost what happened to me. I almost got taken out of this world by dark chocolate. But it was good, though. It was pretty good. Once, I unchoked myself, it was good. It was pretty solid. So that ice cream place almost had 2 murders on its conscience. Just a little FYI, cut down on the chocolate chunk there. And then we had some issues ordering. What was it? Anthony had some issues ordering the crispy coop because he didn't know how to work the little. It was like a Wawa. You just go up and
it was simple, but you got to be fast.
Yeah,
very fast.
Jeez, man, I'm getting some phlegm going.
Flemage.
Drink some of your water.
I know, drink some of my Liquid Death. Sponsor us. I mean, I bought like 4 cases off my own dime.
Oh my God.
So reach out to us, Liquid Death. I deadass almost bought one of their shirts because it was so dope. But just listen. Sponsor us.
Sponsor us. Oh, the typical.
So refreshed. My thirst has been murdered by Liquid Death. So what topics do we have today? We got some video game things, right? We got some video game stuff. We got some real life stuff.
Many real life stuff. So we got the Miami building collapse.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. forces leaving behind remnants of WTL in Afghanistan.
Yep.
The leaked gas pipeline sparks inferno in the Gulf.
Ooh.
That's Hubbard, right? Hubbard or Hubert?
Hubbard, yeah.
Hubbard, transgender power lifter from New Zealand.
Yep.
The Delta variant. Boy Scouts settlement, $850 million and claimed bankruptcies.
Dude. I want to talk about that. I want to just come in hot, bro. With this fucking Hubbard transgender shit. Right? Like, okay, so if you guys don't know, Hubbard is like, I forget her first name. I think it's her. But she's a power lifter. She was a man, but she's no longer a man. She's a woman. And she decided that she's gonna start powerlifting. And well, she transitioned at 30, I believe. Or something like that. She transitioned like in her 30s. But before she was transitioned, she was a weightlifter, and she was like a mediocre at best weightlifter, right? Then she transitioned, and she was only like she's like the 4th best female weightlifter in the world. Like crazy. Now, obviously, there is like some issues there because people are like, oh well, you can't be like a dude for 30 plus years and have like elite level training for 30 plus years and then switch over to like a sport in a female capacity. Like that's, you know what I mean? That's like if you've been taking steroids for years and years and years and then you go off of steroids for like 1 year and you're like, oh, like I think I'm going to go natural now. Or like you're still going to have all those gains. You still have all those fucking roided up gains. So like it's still going to be unfair for whoever you compete against.
I feel you. Ranked 7 in the IWF.
As a female?
Yes.
It's crazy, man. But like, I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Like, is that something that you guys agree with or don't agree with?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really watch a lot of sports or really anything like that, so it's hard to have an opinion. But I understand why people would have a problem with it. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, what about you?
I second that, you know. I see why people have problems with it. I understand, you know. Like you said.
Yeah.
They were in the field for how many years before they decided to transition over, and then they attempted to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see why people would get upset about that.
Yeah. I just think it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to be like a dickhead to her because like she's definitely stronger than I am. She could probably pulverize my head. So like I don't want to be a dick, but like at the same time, it's like it kind of feels like do you ever like play a fighting game at like a hard difficulty, right? And then the computer starts to whoop you, and then you have to lower the difficulty just to beat them. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what it feels like.
No.
No.
So that's what.
Really win. I don't really win.
Well, see, when I'm playing Mortal Kombat, right, I'll put it at like the highest level because I'm thinking to myself like if I could beat the highest level computer, like I'm in a good spot. Like I'm not the best, obviously, but I'm in a decent spot, right? Like I'm a good start. And then when I go on there, it's whoops my ass like 4 times in a row, and I'm like, all right, I got to bring it down to like easy. so I could beat it up.
Easy,
Yeah, so I can beat up like the other character and feel good about myself, and then we'll bump it up again. Like that's just kind of what this feels like. Unless she really had like the gender dysmorphia, where she was like, I feel like a woman. You know, even though I'm born a man, I feel like a woman, and I want to do this. I want to do what I love as a woman. Then I could dig that, right? Like I understand what she would feel like, but just biologically speaking, that just men and women are built differently. You know, and then that's just, I don't know if it's as close to a fact I think as you can get, like biologically, right? It's like men are just, we have bigger frames, bigger shoulders, we can put more muscle on easier. So, but I think it's a sham.
I think it's a shame or a sham?
I think it's a sham, dude.
Sham. I didn't know when you said shame or sham.
Yeah. No, dude, I would have went full alt-right, full Trump supporter. I'd be like, it's a sham. Like sitting there banging the desk, my liquid death's going everywhere. But like, I think this is what I think's happening, right? I think that it's kind of like a ploy. In my mind, I think that she's older. She's in her 40s now. She's like 43 or something like that, like in her early 40s, not like in her 50s, but like in her 40s. And like in a lot of these like powerlifting meets, it's about like your total and how much you lift in total, and they have different weight classes. So like a lot of the girls she's going to be going against are way more advanced than she is, like in their training, and they're way younger, and they can do a lot more of these extreme training for like their body weight and all that stuff. So I do think that I don't think she's going to come first. I don't think she's going to win, but I think that they're going to be like, well, if she can get into this sport professionally and not win, then I think that it's going to open up sort of I wouldn't say the floodgates, but it's going to be kind of an excuse to be like, oh, well, trans people should be able to play whatever they want to play, you know, which is fine. Like if you're a female, right, and you want to be in the NBA, go and try and play in the NBA. But if you get dunked on by LeBron James, right, if he puts his nuts on the back of your neck and just dunks on you, don't be like upset about it. They'll be like mad when you're like sitting like in the front row, like all messed up. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just fires me up, bro, about sports.
Just get bouchlawed by somebody the same height as Yao Ming.
Exactly. Like if Giannis, the Greek freak, right? He's the MVP. If he dunks on you with like his Greek accent, you can't get mad. You know what I mean? Like it's what it is. You know, you stepped in that sport. Like I would not do that because I enjoy life. You know what I mean? I enjoy living, and I don't want to die. You know what I mean? So I would not try to block Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. He would kill me. He would actually kill me, and that would be the end of the Lunch Table Podcast. You guys have to take over my empire.
That would be a tough one.
What do you mean?
I'm too sleep.
The empire.
Yeah, bro, you got it. You got it, bro.
He has utmost faith in us. He forgets who we are.
I do have faith. I got faith in my guys, my boys, the brothers. I gotta have faith, bro. So that's Hubbard. I think that about wraps it up for them. Unless you guys do any other opinions on it.
Onion.
Oh,
You have to cut the onion.
You don't got no opinions on it, bro?
No opinion.
No opinion?
Opinion?
Have you guys watched In the Heights yet?
No.
Dude. They got my my Puerto Rican pride going because it's all about that.
You have Prime Video or no?
No.
That's disappointing.
Well, I have like everything else besides that. I have like Voodoo and stuff like that. But
I was going to tell you to
Who
watch
the
Invincible.
fuck has Voodoo?
I downloaded it so I could watch Ricky Bobby.
Unfucking believable.
Listen, let him live. Let him live.
Ricky Bobby.
The Talladega Nights, and I downloaded the wrong one, so I gotta go buy it again.
When you said I downloaded the wrong one, I went straight to the gutter with that one. Like every other meme. This isn't the right movie.
Yeah. No, they have an unrated version, and then they have like one that is cleaner. And we bought the unrated version on like DVD back in the day, so I bought the regular version instead of the unrated version. but it's not too much of a difference. It's like one's 2 hours, one's like an hour 45. So it's not too much different. But yeah, in the Heights, bro, it's got my Hispanic pride going.
Got it going.
It's got it going. I even got Taco Bell this morning. That's how Hispanic pride I was. I'm just joking.
But can you speak it?
No, I can't. I can understand it, but I cannot speak it.
No entiende.
Well, I don't know what that meant.
I can understand what I just said. I asked you, do you understand it in Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's okay. I'll teach you slowly.
Yes.
We'll get you Rosetta Stone.
A fluent Spanish speaker, Puerto Rican speaker, 100% Puerto Rican. That's the thing. Together.
I put 3 zeros. I don't know why, but
yeah. You know what's funny is like, so when like we had this on here, you could have like when you register this, like the pod to put it on the different platforms, it says like is this a minority owned platform? And if you click on it, it's like, is it black owned? Is it like Hispanic owned? Right? And I clicked on, I was like, I don't know if I should click on Hispanic owned or black owned, because if I click on black owned, all of us together in this room right now only make one black person, because I'm a quarter, he's half, and you're about half. So we make 1.5 black people in total. So this is like, do we have a singular like
would it be a quarter?
Well, I'm a quarter, and then you're a half.
Because you said quarter, half.
Oh yeah, quarter, half. My bad. So we're 75% of a black person. Yeah, so we're a one singular black person. So I couldn't put that, but altogether we are 1.5 Hispanic people. So I had to go with the Hispanic one.
Smarter choice.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But only thing that kind of messed us up, I don't speak Spanish. You know what I mean? So I cannot reach the Boricuas, man.
You cannot reach.
I cannot reach him. I gotta go live in Washington Heights and learn Spanish. I gotta go live with Michael.
You gotta go live in the Bronx.
I know. I gotta go live in the Bronx and buy a gun and learn how to speak Spanish. Yeah. But yeah, dude, that thing's got like, cause there's a couple things in there like I was telling Victoria that I used to tell my abuela. I used to tell her bendición. Bendición.
Yes.
Yeah. And he said that to his abuela. He goes bendición, and tells her it's like a blessing, like saying bye. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was telling her about it, and then they kind of explained it. So I kind of felt good about myself. I was like, yes, I got one.
See, the newer generation don't really follow that as much. So,
oh, really?
Because like my nephew and nieces, my brother's kids will do it, but my sister's kids won't. But at the same time, my sister's kids are like, I was 4 when the oldest was born, so they're more like siblings.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they get away with never saying it.
And you didn't.
If we didn't say bendición growing up,
yeah,
you would remember to do it the next time.
You get introduced to this.
Forget the first time, you remember the next time. Frankie knows what I'm talking about. No, a little bit, tiny bit.
I have no idea.
No idea. Nothing.
Not a goddamn clue.
He knows who Daddy Yankee is, so he's halfway there.
He knows what aventura is.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking sleep, bro. Fucking sleep. Dying.
That's funny. I was like, man, I was like, if somebody asked me, like, I have to like learn my culture, like my Hispanic culture, right? Because like obviously, I think I identify more with like my white and black sides because I don't really know too much about my Hispanic side, but I want to like learn about it. You know what I mean? But like if you asked me, if you were like, hey, who sings like the Puerto Rican national anthem? I'd be like, oh, Daddy Yankee. Like, it's like
there's a Puerto Rican national anthem.
Exactly. See, right? I think it starts as oh. I think that's how it starts.
Oh, gasolina.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's gasolina. I think.
That's gasolina.
Yeah, and if it's not, then it should be. No, it should. No, definitely not. But yeah, man. Listen, if if anybody out there, I feel like Will Smith when he was on the bridge in I Am Legend. He's like, if anyone's out there, it's like I could provide food, but like, if y'all are like Puerto Rican, right? If you're along with the boys and that's more into like the Puerto Rican thing, I want to learn, man. I got to learn more about it. I learn more about my peoples, bro, and I also got to learn about like the history.
There you go, Puerto Rican national
La
anthem.
Borinqueña. Okay.
La Borinqueña.
Borinqueña.
La Borinqueña.
La Borinqueña. See, I got it down a little bit, but
that's hoping I didn't butcher it.
I guess we'll find out. I mean, if we get any hate mail that I can't read, sorry guys.
I'll translate it.
Yeah, but I was like, Jerson, what they say? They're like, he said something about your mom. I'm like, oh no.
Listen, Chief, you don't want to know what to say.
Listen, I was like, yeah.
You know that actually the Puerto Rican flag was banned for a good amount of time.
Really?
I forgot what year they unbanned it, but when they did was when they began the Puerto Rican Day Parade, because they were excited that they were finally able to go around with their flags. Because people used to get, like, whole families used to get locked up for having their flag out.
Dude, that's crazy.
In the United States, that is back then.
Dude, that's nuts. That's probably why a lot of Puerto Ricans have it now. Like I literally like when as soon as I got my car, first thing I did was order a Puerto Rican flag, but I didn't know they were gonna send me like a life size one. Did you see how big that was? Did I show you how big that was? It was like this big, and I was supposed to be like for the rear view mirror. I'm like, for what rear view mirror? Like fucking truck. So if I hand them my Camry, I might get pulled over. Like they'd be like, listen, sir, you have an abnormally large flag.
1958. That's what it was. Sunday, April 1st.
Damn, dude.
1958 was the first Puerto Rican Day Parade.
That's crazy, dude. So it was banned up until 58?
Well,
Jesus.
I don't know if it was necessarily banned until 58, but I do know as soon as they were finally able to get the flags again and use their flags, they went partying.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like they were obviously, Puerto Ricans are proud of their heritage.
Yeah, dude.
He's proud of his whiteness. Okay. We still accept you. We still love you.
Yeah, we do.
We're still a family.
Mm-hmm.
You're just a white sheep.
Literally.
Exactly.
We would be the black sheep. You would be the white one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, dude. I was thinking about doing like a 23andMe because you know how like you can like actually take on like your genetics. Like some genetics are more, I guess. What are they called? Like what are they called? There's like it's recessive and something else. Something in recessive. Like some genes are kind of pushed back, and some genes are like more prevalent. So like people can be like they think that they're like this one dude. Well, he thought he was like Italian his whole life, and he was like 80% Irish, and his name was Italian. Like, so I want to see if I'm that. What if it comes back and it's like I'm like 85% West African? I'm like, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Or if I
How
find out like,
disappointed would you be if it came back and you had no trace of black in you?
can you? Oh, I'll be so mad. I'll be a little upset.
What?
It came back. It's like 1% from like Nigeria. I'm like,
It still counts.
I'm like, it still counts.
1%. I am
still
the 1%.
Exactly. I am the entire 1%. It's like that 1% of you is 100% of me. Yeah, dude. I'll be a little uptight, but I mean, what can you do? Something I really do about it. You good, bro?
That was so unnecessary. Just got punched in the boob.
I know he fixed his shorts. He was like, dude. It was an immediate like frustrated reaction. He fixed his shorts. He was like, oh motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
As I told Justin earlier, I fixed my dick covers.
Dick covers. This man comes out, I'm like, oh, there's a package here. Please be my package. I looked at it, Franklin, and I was like, of course. Why would it be mine, right? So I go, I'm like, yo, you got your package.
Yeah.
He's like, my dick covers! My dick covers are here. I'm like, what? And then I see him pull it out, and it's a pair of boxers. I'm like,
oh.
Well, no,
It was a
but
pack.
yeah.
It was a pack of boxers. Because I was too lazy to go to Walmart and deal with that bullshit, so I just ordered them off of Amazon.
Dude, I don't like going to Walmart. I don't like going shopping now anymore. Like, I really don't.
I gotta show you what I bought.
Yes, I'm curious now.
It is a very. It's stupid, but I wanted it, so I bought it.
I gotta see this. This interests me.
Check your device.
I'm gonna check my device.
Yes, your cellular device.
I like how my watch went off as I'm looking at my phone.
Oh, I don't have the other one. That's for this. These.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, little pipe shit, bro.
It charges.
Yeah, it's a little pipe. It's a little pipe.
Son, that's fire, bro.
Some people were inclined to think it wasn't fire.
Oh, I wonder who that was.
No, not him.
Oh. Hmm?
You know.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you know. You know exactly.
Yeah. I think I do know.
This man over here. Look at the excitement on his face.
Look at the finger mustache.
Right?
I mean, that's a solid.
He is looking forward.
I told you I'm dying.
He's looking forward to this, to getting pizza after this. That's what he's looking forward to.
Oh,
Tired. I'm fucking tired.
Oh, because you woke up early this morning?
I've fucking been up since like 6.
See, look at he wakes up one time at the time that we wake up.
3 words in Spanish.
6:50.
¿Quién te manda?
6.
Which roughly translates to who told you to do it? Who decided to do it? Who decided to go to war on Stellaris all night instead of going to bed?
Whatever.
He said it's time to go to war. I don't care. Before we left, he was like, "Yo, I'm in the middle of 3 wars right now,
am
bro.
in the middle of 3 fucking wars.
Like, why is he pissing people off?
Yeah, like, why are you
I'm not. I'm in a federation.
Oh, and they're just going to war people, and they're just dragging
so
you
you're
in.
basically just sitting there enjoying
I'm
your
at
day.
war.
Next thing you know, hey, yo, boss, what do you want? So, we're going to war with these people.
He's like, what? Wait, what? Huh? Who?
I'm at war. I'm at war with a fucking fallen empire right now.
Oy.
Another federation in the galaxy. And a fucking machine uprising that just happened in the middle of fucking Vinny's bitch ass territory.
It's always Vinny. It's always that guy. He's always the bane. All right, listen, guys. Let me break down a little bit of Stellaris for you guys, so you're not like lost. So, in the game, it's essentially just like you're in a universe, right? Is that what it is? Like you're in like an entire.
It's complex.
It's a galaxy.
Yeah, like a galaxy. Yeah, you're in like a galaxy.
Civilization.
Yeah.
You're your own civilization, and you're growing your empire throughout the galaxy.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
the way to put it.
Pretty much, yeah. And the strongest sort of AI or like the computer, if you will, some of the strongest ones are called fallen empires, right? They're small little empires that have like these crazy big powerful armies.
And they're assholes.
And they're just dicks. Like they'll just take people from you. Like you have like little scientists that go out and find things and find new territory, and they'll just kidnap them and be like, "Yeah, we'll take them. We'll just hang on to them for you." And you're like, "Okay, thank you, I guess."
Or blow up your planets.
Exactly. Or they just
entire populations living on it with absolutely no care.
Yeah, that happened to Vinny's people.
That happened to me like 4 times in a row. I tried to build something, and they just kept sending something to destroy it, and I was like,
"Oh, see,
you know what?
They just killed your people on that planet. They took a fucking world cracker to Vinny's space and blew up the planet
with the world crack."
Think of the Death Star.
Oh.
They blew up his planet. I didn't even know what was going on. I just came up with like a little prompt, and it was like the fucking, I don't know what the name of the Fallen Empires is, but the Fallen Empire has destroyed one of the UNSC's homeworlds, and I was just like, what? What? They snuck past my fucking fleet?
He's just sitting here. see something come up.
Literally, like 2 seconds after that, they decided to peace out.
They were just like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
we came here.
They lost their fleets, and they were just like, yeah, I mean, we can't really actually fight you guys, so we destroyed his planet. Now we're gonna go back to fucking home. We're gonna go home.
We're gonna go back to home.
We going back. We going all the way back.
It's like the A$AP Rocky song. It's like, I came, I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah, dude.
I'm
Vinny,
at war with 3 different
Vidi,
fucking factions.
Vici.
Hmm?
Vinny, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered.
Yeah. Came, I saw, I conquered. That's what happened to Vinny.
I have
But shout out to
2
Vinny though.
fucking fleets.
What are they at? What are
And
the
they're
numbers?
spread out across the fucking galaxy right now because I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what to do.
It's the Federation, bro. Them shit. They just drain all of your like capacity for fleets too. It's kind of a pain in the ass.
They're both like 50K fleets, just off
Just
doing
mobbing.
their business.
Just mobbing, big mobbing.
I started to try and go and deal with the fucking machine uprising, and then the Fallen Empire's fleet came into my territory, so I was like, psych, we going back.
Oh, you thought it was sweet over here?
I know. He came over. He's like, "Wait, y'all got an uprising?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cute. That's some cute shit."
The fuck it. I don't even care at this point about the machine uprising or the fucking other federation we're at war with. I'm just focused on the Fallen Empire because I'm not letting that motherfucker destroy my world. All because some dick wanted to declare war on them.
Was he in the Federation?
Yeah, it's Anthony's people.
Oh, my, shocker! Of course.
Warmongers or the other ones?
No, the fucking scientists. The scientists of all the fucking people. The one,
Scientists are going to war because they want to learn.
those motherfuckers
Yeah,
are in
look.
first place. They're in first place by like 20,000 points. I'm just like, I'm not catching up. So if this game ends, they win. I'm not fucking trying.
Who told you not to get your research up?
They have
Study more.
Listen. You guys have not played
You need to
since
open
they
up more schools?
since they put in the fucking Senate, the Galactic Community.
Yeah.
Everybody
Not
else,
it's our fault. Not it's our
everybody
fault.
else is around like 15K diplomatic weight, and I look at Anthony's people. That shit's at 47K. I was just like, none of the other AI even have close to that fucking weight. I'm in second. How?
They just know how to talk, bro. They have the gift of gab.
This game went from being something I understood
Exactly right.
to like expanding to something I don't understand.
I know there's like a Senate and there's elections.
And then this,
Dude.
We got to manage campaigns.
I'm just when they fucking release the last DLC that they released on the computer to the console, I'm gonna have so much fucking fun. So much fun. I mean, I can play it on the fucking computer if I want to.
Yeah.
when
But-
he wants to.
Well, yeah.
Correction.
When I play it on the
Facts.
computer, I feel obligated to play with mods. So
Oh,
I've
okay.
kind of limited myself to just playing on the console. That way I don't put on too many mods, and I'm just like, okay, what? What the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on?
You're too deep to pull out at that point. You're too
Well,
deep into the juice.
Listen, the last time I played Stellaris on the computer with a mod on, somebody built a ship. I went to war with that person, and for some reason, that ship became indestructible. Like, my fleets wouldn't even fucking fight it. It destroyed an entire fleet, and my ships weren't firing back. I was just like, what the hell is going on here? So, I'm not playing with mods anymore. Because I don't know what it added into the game, but it broke the game.
It was indestructible.
It wouldn't let my fleet engage it. It literally was just sitting in my fucking space. And I tried to fucking pull my ships out, and half of it was gone immediately. I was just like, okay, well, I'm done. I'm starting a new game. I'm turning that fucking mod off. I don't know what. I've gotten screwed so many times playing Stellaris. It's at this point, it's like, as soon as I get screwed, I just look at the screen. I look at the time. I'm like, fuck it, new game it is.
It's like you're like Dr. Frankenstein. You're like jealous of your own creation. It's like you created him, and now he just demolishes you.
I cannot count the amount of times that somebody has opened up the L gates when I was not prepared, and as soon as them motherfuckers open, the Great Tempest comes through, and the galaxy is gone.
Oh
my ass is over here falling out of this chair right now.
Son, my hamstrings are cramping because I was falling. I was like this. I was like falling deep. I was like, oh my god, no.
The sad thing is, like, unless you've played the game, you don't understand the struggle and why it's so funny.
It's funny if it's not happened to you. If it happens to you, it's the most frustrating thing on the face of the planet. But if not, it is just.
Yeah. Trying to convince the AI in that game to help you too is not worth it. So
exactly, they always got beef for some reason.
As soon as the AI fucked me over, I just start a new game. I'm just like, this is not worth the time. It has gone past the point that I need to play. Like, there's no coming back.
Bro, I can't drink any more water, bro. I almost grabbed this whole thing.
He almost gave us both a shot.
That, and I almost stopped this podcast real quick. Everything's short circuits. Like, I get like tased. They're like, what happened? I'm like, listen, it's just let's just not talk about it. I can't get over that, bro. That shit, you just spawned that shit like out of nowhere. Like, how did that happen? Like, it was just you were playing with mods and it just kind of like went sideways.
One of the ships that the mod adds is like it's like a super weapon or some shit, and I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah,
I just turned on some mods because I thought, fuck it. I mean, it might be fun.
Makes the game interesting.
He thought, pretty colors.
Yeah. No. I mean, listen, there was literally only one faction in that game that was stronger than than me. And that was another group of fucking robots, which I knew it was going to be OP. Robots are just OP in that game. I didn't even declare war on him. I think I was, again, in a federation.
Yeah.
Got pulled into the war and was just like, fuck it, I guess I'll go help my federation members. Immediately regretted that decision.
Like
immediately.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you just went over there like, oh my god,
the
that's
thing is,
so
I
awful.
only attacked that ship because my fleet was stronger than theirs.
Right.
So I came into the fucking star system, set it to attack, and then like halfway through the fight, I just see the number for the fucking ship that they have disappear. It like starts to open up and then boom, half the fleet's gone. I was just like, and then I tried like clicking on the ship itself to see if they'll shoot at it, and they just sat there in the fucking star system dying.
They sat there like that dog in that meme where everything's on fire.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is fine.
Yeah. So in an instant, half of my fleet was gone. I was just like, okay, I'm starting a new game. I'm turning off all the mods. I don't even know if I started a new game that night. I just remember from that point on, I was not playing Stellaris anymore. I think I got off of the game and was just like, all right, I'll come back to it when I can deal with that mentally.
Right. where you can prepare yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Dude,
like the
hilarious, dude.
last couple of nights when I've been playing Stellaris on the Xbox, I've been like falling asleep and like my planets are overpopulated and I can't really deal with it when I'm like half asleep. So I just save it. I get off, and when I get back on, I'll fix it.
So in the meantime, these people are like living on top of each other. Like,
I would talk shit, but I really can't.
I can't.
There's times when I'm sitting there playing Mafia, and he's sitting there with me, and he's watching me play, and I know he sees me nodding off. I know he sees me nodding off. Not only that, like, I'm driving a car and I'm nodding off in the game.
Yeah, like,
next thing you know, I went flying right off a fucking bridge because I wasn't paying attention.
He didn't wake you up.
No, he enjoys it too much.
Damn, son.
I don't wake up nobody. I watch it happen.
Wow.
And then if he's fully gone, like if he's fully asleep, I just get up and go back into my room.
Son.
I don't even.
Wow. He's just
he
like,
knows, bro. He knows. He's like, this guy works hard.
yeah. He's like, listen, you don't wake a sleeping bear.
Buddy. You sleep.
Yeah, you don't wake a sleeping bear. Okay.
He
It
does
mauls.
wake me up sometimes, though. He does wake me up sometimes. All I hear is, "You all right there, Jersey?"
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
I'm
good. I'm good.
Sometimes I'll look over at him and I'll be like, "Hey, Jason, falling asleep over there?" He'll just like look at me, look at the screen, and like, "No."
Shut up, bro.
Like, what you mean? No, I saw you.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I was just closing my eyes for a second and just seeing if you noticed. You know,
Who's testing you?
I was testing you as a brother and a friend to see what you would do.
Exactly.
It's entertainment value.
I was like, what?
Past
How many of those did you fail when you was like, he fell asleep, drives off a bridge, you just like, you just get up and go to your room.
He failed a bunch. He failed a bunch.
A bunch every time. That's
Yeah.
Oh my god.
only nobody up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. I don't like waking up people. Like I don't like some people, they jump awake and it scares me, and then now there's a whole level of anxiety there. That's like I don't need that. You know, like I did that like my sister. Like I'll walk up to her and I just like sometimes I don't realize like how big my hands are, so like I'll grab like her foot, right, and then what I'll do is I'll accidentally grab her ankle to her knee, and I'll be like, "Hey, get up!" And she gets up, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, relax. Let's calm down."
Get how big your hands are.
Well, because she's under a blanket, so like she's like sleeping under a blanket, and then I'll grab her to not to like shake her up, but I'll like tap like this to like try and get her up. But then sometimes like I'll tap her, and then she's in the middle of like one of those dreams, and she gets like the full body, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, okay, all right, let's just, you know what I mean? Like let's just bring everything down. Like you know how you wake up a dog sometimes, like if they're sleeping in the middle of the room, and then you barely just touch them, and they get up and they roll over and they look at you like, why, like you offended them. That's like how people respond. I don't try to. It's just it's scary. Like that's anxiety for me. You know what I mean?
Anxiety of Yang's. I understand. Our follows we completely veered off track.
I know. I forgot what we were talking about.
We started with Hubbard.
Hubbard.
And it all went downhill from there.
Yeah, shout out to Hubbard, I guess. Like, whatever, dude. Lift what you want to lift, my G.
I don't know how people watch us, bro.
Exactly. It's like...
It's probably just saying like, yo, these guys are a bunch of dumbasses, but we like them. They're funny.
Exactly. At least we make you laugh. You know what I mean?
Maybe a little bit.
Listen, you gotta realize that like we always wait until the last minute to write down topics, and then we still don't fucking talk about most of the comments.
Don't say wait. Don't
No. I definitely like. The thing is, like, like every time we finish, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna be proactive this time. I'm gonna watch the news. I'm gonna do all this stuff, and then like fast forward, and I like wake up at like 10 o'clock before I have to go to work, and I'm like, I'm gonna go to Subway. You know what I mean? Like that's what I do. Instead of researching, I'll get up, go to the shower, and I go to Subway and get something to eat. Like that's just, it's weird. Shout out to Subway.
I don't like the news, so I don't really do anything like that. News doesn't interest me. Yeah. If I see something on Facebook or I see something scrolling down the fucking feed, that's about it.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat with him on that one.
Yeah, like, the news is kind of boring.
The only thing I've seen in the past few days news-wise is like, I'm going to butcher this woman's name. And I'm so sorry, but at this point, I don't fucking care.
Butcher it.
I think it's Shakar Richardson.
Oh, yeah. Shakari Richardson.
Is it Shakari?
I think so.
Okay.
It's SHA, what is that, an apostrophe?
Yeah.
RRI. No, SHA apostrophe CARRI.
SH what?
SHA apostrophe CARRI. And then her last name is Richardson.
She got I think a 1-month suspension for testing positive for marijuana. And basically that stops her chances from going and competing in the Olympics in Tokyo. So
it's fucking bullshit, dude.
I saw somebody share some shit that they were like, "Yo, just run anyways. Who's gonna stop you? They can't catch you."
Exactly. Yeah, it's. I saw that this one meme where like, do you guys know who Josh Gordon is?
Isn't he a football player?
Yeah, he's a football player, but he like got popped for weed. Like his whole career is pretty much over because he smoked weed, and now like the NBA, the NFL is like, hey, we don't care if you smoke weed, but like this one meme goes, it was like these people are the fastest people on earth, and they smoke weed. He's like, can you imagine how fast? Can you imagine how she would be without smoking that Zaza? Or some shit like that. It was so funny.
She won the women's 100-meter race, and they invalidated her because of the marijuana test.
Because she tested positive.
That's fucking stupid, dude. It's like, I don't understand how, because I don't think it was. I don't think what was it. I think it was the U.S.'s national, like, was it USADA? Their U.S. like not USADA, because that's like doping. It's like steroids and shit. But it was the U.S.'s like committee that oversees the drug stuff.
That was it, I believe.
It was USADA. So like, yeah, that committee oversees just U.S. athletes, right? So how could you be in the U.S., right? Weed is legal in like 19 plus states, right? Or not 19, like I think it's legal in like 20 plus states, 30 plus states, right?
What am I looking at?
And then and you find her like you could smoke weed in California, but don't try and go out for the Olympics because then we'll ban you. That's stupid. Like the NFL said we don't care, NBA says we don't care, UFC says we don't care. Like all these big like national things say we don't care.
The UFC actually doesn't care about marijuana anymore.
The UFC, yeah, they said
they used to be real heavy on that one.
Yeah, I think they stopped testing for it. Like they stopped testing for it as like a doping thing, right? It's almost like now where at least I think they stopped testing it like before the fights. So they were like, if you want to like smoke afterwards, like it doesn't really matter.
19 for rec.
19 for recreational, yeah. So it's like your 19 states say, hey, we don't care if you smoke weed, and are starting to go back on a lot of their, like people that got locked up for weed. They're starting to scrub their records or whatever for that. So I don't know. I think it's stupid.
36 states are medical.
So 36 medical, 19 recreational.
I'm pretty sure
that, look at that, dude.
Before we came in, I saw that, I don't know who was commenting on it, but they said that the state that she like tested positive for marijuana in is like a recreational legalized state.
Yeah. I don't know. That's so dumb to me. Like I think I commented on ESPN. I was like, imagine getting banned for like a plant. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like imagine like everyone comes out and says, all right, we're going to start testing for romaine lettuce. You know what I mean? Like everyone would be like, okay, this is stupid, right? Like, but because it's something that you don't eat, right? Because it's something that you smoke, it's a problem. I just think, I mean, on one hand, I can see why people would be upset with her, because it's like you should kind of know your profession's rules and stuff like that. So I understand why it was a quote unquote mistake, if you will. I don't think it was, but a quote unquote mistake that she made was not being more aware of the rules that she had to abide by. I get that. I get that criticism. But on the same time, it's like, come on now. Like we have to start updating these rules, right? Like if weed's becoming legal now, nobody should be getting 10, 15 years for selling weed, right? Like I think that's kind of stupid.
I second that.
Yeah. Fucking the Olympics, bro.
Same.
I know, dude.
I mean, I'm not going to watch the Olympics regardless, so.
Only Olympics he worries about is the Mario and Sonic ones.
No. Get it right. The only Olympics I care about is none of them, motherfucker. No.
Is the Pain Olympics, the BME Pain Olympics. Dude,
I think the only sporting event that I willingly want to watch this year
Foosball.
Or next year is the Puppy Bowl.
Hold up.
Yeah.
I'm really about to make fun of the Puppy Bowl, but like,
Make
that
fun
shit
of
slaps, bro.
No, that's
slaps.
I watch every year. I love that shit.
Damn straight.
Who do you think is making fun of it? Monkey? Fucking somebody who really likes dogs. I like dogs more than I like you.
Damn, son. Damn, son.
You ain't saying nothing because you know I'm right.
No, because it's relevant.
Because it's the way you be.
Mic drop. Mic drop, boy.
Irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
I love this guy.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, so Sha'Carri Richardson, I don't know. I think it's stupid. I think we're all in agreement that that's kind of dumb. We're like,
Amen.
yeah. So I mean, if it was, I think they should let her run. But unfortunately, again, if it's in their rules, regardless of how old it is, it's kind of they have to abide by it. Unfortunately,
Rules are rules.
exactly. So even though they're stupid and they do need to be changed because they're ancient,
They're still the rules.
yeah, it's kind of stupid. But
Very stupid.
yeah, I think that's dumb. See, what is it? I think a basketball player, LeAngelo Ball, he said if if it ain't crack, let her run track or something like that, because like the campaign was let her run. So he tweeted, if it ain't crack, let her run track.
It rhymes.
Yeah, I mean,
He brought out his inner poet for sure.
Yeah, I mean, poetic and comedic genius he is.
The thing for me is that I thought they only test for like performance enhancing drugs, and
Yeah.
marijuana is definitely not a performance enhancing drug. And I can speak from little bit of experience. Listen, I'm just gonna tell you, when I play Siege, fucked up, as compared to when I play Siege sober, I am definitely not better when I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
Because it takes more time for you to think.
Kidding me? There's no thought in Siege anymore. Point and shoot. First thing you see, even if it's a teammate.
Son. Yeah, dude, Siege is interesting. You know, well, this is a Siege friendly. I mean, we have a love-hate relationship.
Friendly.
No, it's a love-hate relationship with Siege on the pod. on the Lunch Table pod. Yeah, usually hate. But it's a love-hate relationship because sometimes like I'll do all right. Well, on the one day a month that I do get on, right? If I do play okay on that day, I'm usually pretty favorable to Siege whenever we record a podcast, right? But I played my once a month 2 weeks ago.
That was last month. We're on a new month. You better get on tonight.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right about that. You're right. No, you are right. You are right. But I played my once a month for June 2 weeks ago, and I don't think I did bad. I wasn't good because I'm not like good at Siege. That's not like my forte. But I did all right. Like I didn't have too many. Like I wasn't egregiously bad.
By the time
but I
you
did
get to
okay.
the fifth game, it's pretty much over anyway.
Yeah,
If
but
we
I
make
think
it
I
to the
broke
fifth
even
game.
almost every time. But it was all right, and I was kind of indifferent towards it. Like the new operator is, it doesn't really. You're the first like loaf of bread. It's like she could be there, it's cool. She could not be there, it's cool. I don't really have a preference. I do like her gadget though. I think that's kind of dope. It's almost like a dock, but not a dock. That makes sense. But she heals you. But no, it's a love-hate relationship with Siege on the pod. So it's yeah. I guess we'll see how it is when I play at some point, and then I'll give you a situation report when we get back.
In like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, maybe 3 weeks, probably 3 weeks.
Next month.
Yeah, August 3rd review on the 1 month play is going to be coming out.
Fuck.
Yeah, man. What else we got? You want to talk about the Miami thing?
That's cool. So tell us what happened with Miami.
So this is from what I know, just from discussing it with other people at work that also don't know anything about it. So this is what I was able to put together. That apparently it was an apartment building, 300 people roughly, but lived in this apartment building. When I don't know who inspects, is it like the, I don't know what governing body inspects. Damn, that's tragic. He dropped the pen.
Complete and utter trash.
But
why is this pen so heavy for a pen though?
It's I think my grandfather got it from a trucking company, so that's probably why. But apparently it was
Do it, bitch.
like whatever. Oh, they got beef. It was like all right, podcast for viewers. We're now
witnessing.
We're now viewing this together.
We're about to go from 3 to 2.
It's like, what was it when the Joker's like, we have a lot of room for aggressive expansion, and he snaps the thing in half, he just throws it down, and he walks out in Dark Knight. Remember that? Well, so I guess so. The Miami thing was like, 300 people lived in this apartment building, and I don't know what governing body sort of goes over or does like the inspections, right? Like I don't know what it's called, but they came in. And when they inspected this building, they kept saying like these, like give them a list of issues that need to be fixed. Like these things aren't right. These things are right. These are flaws. And the way that you built this, your blueprints, like these are messed up. You need to fix these or else like you're going to get fined. And every time they'd come in, I guess the developers of that property were like, oh yeah, we're going to fix it. Like we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it. And then obviously the building collapsed
all the way to the end.
Yeah. So the building collapsed, and I believe the death toll now is up to 24 people they found dead, and there's still over 100 people that are just missing because 300 people lived in it. Half of it collapsed, about 150 people collapsed with it, and now the death tolls to 24. So that's about 120 something people that are still missing. I believe like either 20 something or 110, something like that, but they're just missing now. They're just gone. Like that's craziness. So don't procrastinate if you're a developer. I guess I don't know.
I'm not fucking believable.
But also, it's like, how hard is it to build like a building? You know what I mean? Like it isn't. It is.
You said there was how many deaths?
I believe the one that I saw was up to 24.
The one I see now from a day ago says 22. That was a day ago, 43 minutes ago. I'll see that one.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it might be 22 then. But yeah, there's still like over 100 people missing.
22 and as many as 126 remain unaccounted for.
Jeez, dude. And those are like kids and stuff. Like you were like the footage. You have like a little girl. Like there's like a bed. Looks like a little girl's bed. Like where it collapsed. Like where the building like fell in, and her bed is like teetering. And like I was like, jeez, dude. I was like, can you imagine like that girl fell out? And it's on like the 6th floor. So like if she fell out of that, she fell like into just rubble. Like she's definitely dead.
Bed wouldn't have been there. The bed would have fallen off with her if she was on it.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. It was weird. It was don't procrastinate, you guys. You know what I mean? If you take anything away from this podcast, don't use mods on thing unless you want an indestructible spaceship.
Don't procrastinate.
Yeah, don't procrastinate and don't
ever. It's very bad.
Yeah, don't.
That's great.
It makes you stop doing stuff that you should do.
Yeah, facts.
Get it done ASAP, people. Don't wait the last minute.
Yeah, and if a governing body comes up to you and says, "Hey, this needs to be fixed, or people are going to die," you should probably heed that warning.
It's all right. They're going to end up getting sued out the ass,
dude. These people are going to get paid. They're going to get paid. I mean, and it's at the expense, obviously, of someone's life. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, but at the same time, like, couple milli, that's kind of makes make the services a little bit easier to get through. Or like, do you remember Tracy Morgan when he got hit by the Walmart truck? Tracy Morgan, you know the comedian Tracy Morgan.
I know,
but he got rear-ended. I believe he was in a what was he in? He was in a limousine, right? And he got rear-ended by a Walmart truck, and his friend was in the back with him. His friend died, like his best friend died on impact. He sued, and it's an undisclosed amount, right? But I've heard rumors, allegedly, that it's around like 90 to 100 million is what he got from it. And I was like, I mean,
but that's also Walmart.
Exactly.
They're making
big bank. But all I'm saying is, listen, if we're driving somewhere and I get murked by a Walmart truck, sue, please. All right, make a cool 90 mil and just mob. That's it.
200
mil and just mob, dude.
Listen, they need to pay more. That's all it is. Yeah,
just mob, and then I'll be up in heaven. Like,
they're gonna pay with their lives. No.
Yeah, it'll be the boys' mart.
Lives and money.
Lives and money.
First. Then the lives.
Yeah. Yeah, but get paid if I die in some way. Get paid. Definitely get paid, because at least when I'm dying, I'll be like, yo, I'll be able to check in. Like when I do like the check-ins or whatever from like beyond the grave, I'll be like, oh, look at fly cars. Is that a Rolls Royce Cullinan? Is it a Rolls Royce truck? Like, nice.
It's gonna be what is it? The Cyber truck.
But the Cyber truck, nice.
If you ever got that, I would slap you.
Yo, why you mad? Why you mad, bro? Why you mad, bro?
Bro, I would slap the fire out your ass.
This guy's mad, bro.
Yes, bro. If you ever got that.
That shit looks dummy though. Like that thing looks crazy. Like it just looks so like outlandish. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't look. Or did you see the new Hummer?
What's good?
Did you guys see the new Hummer that's coming out? It's an all electric Hummer.
No,
it's crazy. So
listen, it's not new. Arnie already has an electric Hummer.
Oh, that's right. Because didn't he have
3 Hummers, 3 different environmentally safe Hummers. One that runs on vegetable oil. He said it smells like French fries when he turns it on, and he loves it.
Yeah.
One that runs on electric, and one that runs on hydroelectric.
Oh, he said vegetable oil. Frankie started laughing.
It's funny.
If you heard him say it, he was very happy about it. It sounded like French fries when he started.
It sounds like French fries when it started up. No, the new Hummer, dude. Yeah, that shit. Like, if you get stuck like in a rock, like between like these two things, both wheels turn sideways to drive you out like that. It's fucking crazy.
No more parallel parking, brother.
Exactly. Like you pull up there, you just put the little. You can drive sideways out that bitch.
Yeah, until that shit stops working.
Exactly. Until you get halfway out, you're like, oh no, and then you got to get yourself out of there.
Hit another car, have to pay them for the damages. I don't know if you want to fuck around and get a little
right.
Look in my car.
I know. I have to hit him with the New York special, and I go and just pull out. It's the Washington Heights special. Shout out Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Just manually turns the tires.
Exactly. I get Arnold Schwarzenegger to help me out with it, dude. I want a vegetable oil
back
car.
into it.
I want a vegetable oil car now. Now that he has one, that's a Hummer. I kind of want one, but that's probably a lot of money, and it's a lot of canola oil I have to buy. It's a lot of canola there. What was the other one? Mazzola. Do you remember her from school?
Those were dark days.
You know, Wayne has her. Wayne had her for. Sorry, I had some on my tooth. Wayne had her for
math.
Yeah, for maths. You didn't even tell me that he had her. It's crazy.
She stayed silent on it.
I know he kept it cool and quiet.
I still remember back in 6th grade. No, it wasn't 6th grade. When was it that we had her? No, it was in high school we had her.
Yeah, I think it was 10th grade.
Then
sophomores.
Confusing circumference with something else.
So yeah.
We're gonna learn about circumference. Turns back to Jason. Isn't that when? You're thinking of this.
Isn't
bro.
that the snip snip?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Common mistake. It just happens. Dude, you know what I found out today? I found out yesterday. I guess what was it, Ramadan? Like where the people fast. It's for like they fast from like the daytime to nighttime. I think it's from from sunrise to sunset. You can't eat, and they did it so that they can, or like I say they, but like Muslims do it so that they can relate to the people that are less fortunate than them. Mm-hmm. I'm like, well, that's kind of dope. That's kind of cool. That's a cool little. I shouldn't say little because that kind of sounds demeaning, but like, that's a cool thing because Christians, like, we're just kind of like, we have Lent, and then we give up like the food that we don't want to eat. We're like, oh, we're gonna give up Lent. I'm gonna give up asparagus. We're like, really? How often do you really eat asparagus? To where it's like actually a sacrifice, you know? But I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know why. It was just real random. I figured that out, and I don't know why that reminded me of what y'all was talking about. But so do you want to talk about some gaming? Some game. I know we touched a little bit on Stellaris and their new update that's supposed to be coming out. And then we got Grounded. They updated. If you guys are into Grounded, the listeners at home,
very fun,
very fun game. I also found out
inducing.
Yeah, and I also found out I'm a little arachnophobic, because them spiders be messing with me. I'll see them and I'm like, ooh. So I gotta turn the arachnophobia on.
Listen, that arachnophobia mode will not help you at all.
Yeah. I know. Because it's just blobs, right?
Basically. Blobs, but they still have the mouth, I think, right?
It depends how far you put it up. Sometimes they just look like, it looks like a floating vagina coming at you. Like, no joke.
Floating
One of the
vag.
fucking settings, it just looks like that. It's
like, it's poison coming at me.
Well, I mean, they're not wrong.
Exactly. Poison. But what's their new update? They have mushrooms? They added that in.
The Shroom and Doom update.
Yeah.
Now you can build with mushrooms.
Right.
You can have pets. You can fight something called the Brood Mother that's scary as fuck. I'm not fighting that thing. I'll let Frankie do all the work.
Facts.
Right, because I do so much work when we play that game.
We do. You do
I think
more work than me.
What scares me more than those are the stink bugs. I don't really fuck with them. Those things are kind of weird to me. Just their whole vibe.
Kind of weird?
Yeah, their whole vibe is weird to me. Well, they just don't give out good vibes. You know? But I do like the... What's it called? The ladybugs. I do like the ladybugs. Those are my favorite. And I don't like killing them because I feel some type of way. But
you feel some type of way killing the ladybugs?
I feel some type of way. But if you guys don't know what Grounded is essentially it's a game. So think of it. I was like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, it's like you get shrunken down to a minuscule in size, like real small, and then you just have to find your way out. Like, I mean, you're smaller than like a blade of grass. You have to like climb up a blade of grass, right? So you're real small, and then you have to like do these little missions to get back to normal size. But they didn't. It's just a preview, from what I heard. Like, it's just a preview of the game. It's not like the full game yet. So I guess the full game is still in production to where you can actually finish it from the beginning all the way to the end. But right now it's just a preview. And it's on. Is it on game? Like, can you buy it, or is it just on Game Pass?
I believe it's on Game Pass, and you can buy it.
Yeah. So. Yeah. You know what else kind of messes me up is the spiders in the water.
I hate them.
Those things are the devil spawn. They have red eyes, and it's always like whenever you're trying just to there's a lab under the water. So and these different like little labs is essentially just what is it? A scientist shrunk himself down and then built
did
these
all
labs.
this stuff first.
Yeah, scientist shrunk himself down and then built all these different labs, and then you have to sort of follow or retrace his footsteps to get back big again. And so there's a lab you can go to that's underneath a pond because you're in like somebody's backyard essentially, and it's in a pond, so you can jump into the water, dive down, and they have like an entrance into the lab. And while you're in the water, they have a bunch of different things. They have a fish, like a koi fish that's in there, and that fish will bust your ass, right? And then they have these like what are they, like water spiders that are they're more annoying than they are like scary.
Diving bell spiders. Diving bell spiders.
So like they're kind of like scary in the beginning, but they're more of a pain in the ass because you just like want to go and do stuff, and they just attack you, and you're like, really, dude? Like, come on now with this shit.
Leave me in peace.
Yeah.
They never do.
Exactly. Yeah, they never do. Like, so as soon as you jump underneath, they come for you. And it's actually funny because like the fish doesn't really do it. Like he's so unemotional. He's just kind of like swimming around. Yeah, he'll eat you, but like he's just unemotional about it. But when you see like those fish, it's like, or when you see like those little spiders, they look angry.
They're very angry.
They look very angry because they were dealt a shit hand in evolution. You just got to be a spider in water. That kind of sucks. But that's what you get. I mean, you're an asshole. That's what you get. That's all I got to say. Mm-hmm. But
I'm really trying to figure out what the hell this spider is actually.
What
it's killing me.
The biggest spider?
The hedge, the brood mother. I'm trying to find out what kind of spider it actually is.
Mm-hmm. Because then, what spiders do they have? They have wolf spiders. Those are the ones that are
wolf orb weavers.
Awful orb weavers. Those are tiny, the little white ones, right?
No, those are the weblings. Orb weavers are the ones with the yellow background. Yeah.
Is that the actual name of a spider, orb weaver?
That's orb weaver spiders. Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
All the spiders are named after real spiders.
Wow. So is the brood mother? Is that like is that a real spider?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Wow, dude, that's craziness. You hit us with some SMR there. Some ASMR.
Preach.
Good.
Speaketh.
I was just gonna scream, to be honest with you.
Yeah, chill.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Are you gonna play? What do you guys have any input? Things you're looking forward to? Things you want to see from the game?
Grounded?
Not getting spanked by the brood mother.
I want to keep an ant as a pet. Just saying.
They're not there yet.
I know.
We're only on phase 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the fucking MCU. All over again.
So over the MCU.
Phase 1.
Yeah. Have you guys been watching the new stuff?
Nope.
No.
Damn,
I don't have a Disney Plus no more.
It's very, very good.
No, it's not.
It is, right? I like Loki.
No supporting the cause.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
No supporting the cause.
No, I like Loki. I like I liked WandaVision. That was good. I think Captain America and Winter Soldier was more. It was more like grounded. Like it was more grounded in like humanness, and like what they were dealing with after the snap. So I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that brought. It's very 3-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Because you have like WandaVision is totally in her own world, right? Like she's dealing with some other stuff, but it was good. I liked it, and I guess she is dealing with sort of the aftermath of stuff. And then Loki's the same thing. It's like Loki's kind of dealing with the aftermath of a lot of these things, but he's also kind of in his own little thing. But Captain America and the Winter Soldier, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, very good. Highly recommended. highly recommended because each one is like a movie.
At this point, I'm just waiting for Thursday.
What's Thursday, my man?
Thursday, Resident Evil.
Ooh, that comes out this week.
It's like an animated series that they're putting on Netflix for Resident Evil.
Oh, really? What's gonna entail?
To be honest, at first I thought it was a movie, but
oh, there it is, Orb Weaver.
But yeah.
What is it supposed to be like detailing? It's supposed to be like about.
It's supposed to follow the characters of Resident Evil 2, but it's gonna it takes place after the events of Resident Evil 2.
Mm-hmm.
So like Leon and Claire. I don't know exactly all the details. I just know that it follows them, but it's after I think Resident Evil 2, before Resident Evil 4. So
okay.
Could be wrong about that Resident Evil 4 part, but I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, well,
I'm not gonna read too many details on it because I'm probably gonna watch it regardless, and I'd rather not spoil anything for myself.
Factuals.
Probably gonna watch it. He's probably gonna watch it.
Yeah, he's definitely about to watch that.
This man has played the Resident Evil games over and over.
Just 2 and 3. Just 2 and 3.
Bend over.
7 and 8, I refuse.
You refuse what?
I don't want to play 7 or 8.
And over.
2 and 3, on the other hand, I play those endlessly.
As he has been.
Right.
I'm just mad because you don't enjoy anything like it.
I enjoy Batman.
Oh, that.
Okay, have you played through Batman 10 fucking times?
Do you really want the honest answer to that? Not 10 times, but I have played through Arkham City and Arkham Asylum at least 4 different times each one. I've played through Arkham Knight twice.
I like Arkham Asylum.
Very tempted to
one of
play
my
through all
favorite
3 of them again.
Yeah, Wayne was playing through all 3 of them the other day.
I
Very
completely destroyed those games.
Yeah, I like Arkham Asylum. I liked when the point where like where you're changing from like you have like an illusion because of Scarecrow, and you're like walking down a hallway, and then like the game just kind of like short circuits, and then you become the Joker and shit.
I feel like you legit have gotten scared once or twice in that game,
bro. During that time, right? Like, because I think I had broken my leg one of the many times that I broke my leg. When I was playing that game, I'm walking through the area, and the game just goes and it stops. Right? I didn't know that was theatrics. I went over there and I pulled the game out, and I like restarted my Xbox. I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And then it did it again. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like getting mad, and then I just kind of like was watching, and then I realized it was a cutscene, and then I was like, I'm ashamed. I was like, wow. I was like, Jay, this is a low point. I mean, you broke your leg, but this is really the low point. This is
rock bottom.
Yes, this is rock bottom, my guy. But yeah, that's how good that game was. Like, it really made me think that I was going crazy. So, I mean, hopefully I'm not the only person that did that, but
you. Well, I mean, was probably you and me, yeah.
Yeah, I was probably the only person that did that, but they're gonna have me messed up.
The only time I got fucked up was towards the end when you're in the when you're strapped into the thing and they're bringing you in, and it's a repeat of the beginning of the game, and you're just like, why did my game just restart? Right. And that's what I thought. Yeah. The first time I did that, I was pissed, bro. I thought the game just restarted itself. Yeah. I was like, no.
Yeah,
I put in like 5 hours straight of this game. You are not about to make me restart all this shit, bro. I was pissed.
Yeah, dude. I mean, those Batman games were too good. A little bit too good.
Astounding. If only
they were great.
The third member here enjoyed them.
You like the Batman games?
You don't like Batman.
You don't like Batman? Why?
I'm not really into like fighting games.
Oh, really?
It's more an adventure game.
Yeah, it's adventurous.
Puzzle. Brain teaser a little bit.
Murder mystery, a little bit of mystery.
Definitely a thriller.
Definitely a thriller.
Right. But 1,000,000% a mystery. Like, you got to figure out the mystery before you get to the end. Like,
yeah.
I'm going to commit to a 3-game series.
Technically,
it's going to be called
Yeah.
Mass Effect.
Oh. Solid game.
I have not committed to.
When does that come out? That came out in May, didn't it?
It came out already.
We were supposed to be committed to how many games does Halo have? Because we were supposed to go through the Halo campaign, and we're still waiting.
Not my fault.
It ain't my fault.
It's your fault.
Bro, I'll be like, yo, let's go play Halo. Well, what's the point? We're going to be there, and then we got to wait for Vinny and Eric anyways.
Jokes, because
Jokes.
We got to play through it
we
ourselves.
gotta play through Halo Reach, which we were pretty much close to the end of with Vinny and Eric. Halo 1 and I think Halo 2 is only 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
So those me and Jerson have to play on our own. But then as soon as he gets to 3, 4, 5,
We might as well just do those on our own.
and Halo Wars 2,
Mm-hmm.
that's all.
Wait, I thought Halo Wars 2 was also 2 players.
Yeah, that's all 2 players. Oh, wait. Well, Halo
Just
Wars.
add it
Yeah,
into
Halo Wars
the
2 is just
multiple.
2 players. I don't know why the fuck I said. Halo Wars 2 is 2 players, but 3, 4, and 5 are all 4 players. Not that I have 5 downloaded anyway,
Yeah, me neither.
but
I don't know if I have any of the Halos.
Monk.
Well, I have Reach. I do have Reach because I had that on 360. But 1, 2, 3.
This Raggedy Ann bitch.
I don't
have
even have
Reach.
the
Doesn't
Master
even
Chief
download
Collection
it.
downloaded.
I had it downloaded for a long
I don't
time.
have it downloaded on the new Xbox.
Oh, on a new one. Okay, I thought you were
I don't have
talking
fucking
about
space. I don't have any space.
You got a new Xbox.
I gotta get a hard
and you
drive.
already don't have space.
Yeah, we gotta give him an applause for getting a new Xbox though.
You realize that on the
I
old
keep forgetting
Xbox,
I have 4 terabytes.
on the old Xbox, I had like 3 terabytes. On the new one, I have like 700 gigs worth of fucking space after
Oh.
I
Wait,
updated.
wait. You have 3 terabytes on your Xbox. The other one?
Maybe it's 2. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought-
definitely 2 because like there's no way you got 3 terabytes. You wouldn't have to delete and download
fucking
games so
50,
often.
54 games on the old Xbox downloaded. Something like that.
I have like 127 downloaded.
On the new Xbox, I have
Nice.
like 11.
See, the new Xbox is how I live on my Xbox. 11 games downloaded. Virtually none that you guys also play except for like 1 or 2 because it's mostly sports games.
That's his own fault.
Yeah.
Oh.
Him.
Yeah.
He doesn't download other games.
I know it's a lot. I have a lot of sports games.
You got to step out your comfort
That
zone.
shit's
Shoot.
trash.
I know, dude. I knew.
Them shit's trash.
Bro, I played MLB The Show. That shit's actually kind of good.
I thought you were gonna say that's actually kind of trash.
It's not bad. I mean, the only thing that fucks with me is like the batting because the batting isn't the same. Like the last time I played was like 2006. I mean, let's be real. But like the batting, like you have to like time it and stuff like that. It just kind of messes me up. Like the batting for MLB. So I'm batting pretty bad right now. I'm doing pretty bad.
That's a sign.
It's a sign that I got
It's
to
a
delete that
sign you
bitch.
need to put it down
Exactly. Yeah.
and move forward to the next game.
Come
Yeah, I
on,
gotta
we're
move.
being real. There's games that you should delete. One is 2K.
Oh yeah, that's gotta go.
One is Madden.
Oh no, that's my baby. I can't do that.
That's
man.
your baby. You
That's
gotta
my
do
baby,
it. You
dude.
gotta do it.
That's my baby.
Just like
I
this
love
guy.
Madden.
This guy's gotta put down Stellaris.
Fuck out of here.
He's gotta put down Stellaris. You gotta put down Madden.
Jokes? I ain't fucking putting down Stellaris.
But Star City it's not even really a big game though.
That shit's 10
It's a
gigs.
long game.
That shit's
Yeah, the games themselves are long.
10 gigs. 10.
Then Google buys.
10 gigs. And why are y'all even worried about it? None of y'all fucking play it anyway. I play it by myself.
I have it downloaded, but
But he never gets on to play it.
exactly. Yeah. If I miss you that 1 month, like rotate, it's like me getting on is like a lunar eclipse. As it kind of happens like once. If I don't catch you on that pass by, it's just
All you motherfuckers have Stellaris downloaded.
We do.
I'm
That's what I'm
still the
saying.
only person that plays it.
We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. We
Sometimes
ain't gonna go there.
I'll be playing that shit on the PC and the Xbox.
At the same. Do you hear this? At the same damn time, like the Future song.
And once it comes out
I
on the
will
Switch,
I will offend it.
when it comes out on the Switch, he'll be playing it on 3 different devices.
This is the only game that has kept my entertainment that much.
It's coming out on the Switch.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Dude, can you imagine if it did?
I'll
Yes.
take that shit with me everywhere.
He would be playing Stellaris
Yeah.
on 5 different devices
He'd be playing it right now.
at one time. He would play it on his laptop.
Yeah. Oh,
computer.
I forgot. Yeah.
His no, that would be just 4, right? His Xbox
I
and
mean,
the
I
Switch.
could
that'd
play
be
it
4.
on the laptop and
Unless
the
he
PC.
decides. Yeah, the PC. That's what I meant. 5. Unless he decides to steal my Switch and purchase it on my Switch as well, which would also be 6.
Then
I
he
could
really have
see
it
him
anywhere.
doing that. I really
Yeah.
could see. Done.
I know. Then it comes out. It comes out on mobile. Oh,
Done.
They have a mobile version of it, but
they have it on. Oh
7
my
devices.
god!
no, it's not.
This
I
man's
don't know.
gonna
It's,
take all the old phones I have in my house and add them all to his collection.
I mean,
10
keep all of
games
my
of Stellaris
collection.
at one time. Just-
I mean, it's a mobile game. It's. I don't like playing games on my phone, so
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I love phone games.
Yeah, me too. I'm a big fan.
Phone games suck dick.
Yo, I'm
So
not gonna
you-
lie,
it's
son.
okay.
I saw his foot, right? And then it casted a shadow that came down here. I thought a demon just ran over here and was about to grab me up. I was like, but then I'm good now. I'm cool. It's because I haven't eaten. I have not had a shake and a cookie
I have.
in preparation for tonight.
I've eaten like maybe in total 10 pieces of salami slices.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I did not think he was going in that direction.
That's
You
the
said-
direction we went to. It was like 10 pieces of sliced salami. I didn't even put it in a sandwich. I just took the salami.
That
just
salami's
ate
good.
it straight up. Went back to the Xbox, played for a little bit.
Yeah, I
Went
did
back
not.
because I got hungry again. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to save my appetite because we're going to eat anyway. So
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah, well, that's the same thing. Like my mom or my parents wanted or the family, I should say, wanted to get something to eat. And I was like, I'll bring it home, but I'm not going to eat anything because I'm going out with the boys.
There you go.
Right? When we're going out with the boys, you know, I gotta come correct. I can't be coming on no foo-foo shit because I'm gonna get roasted. They're gonna be like 2 slices, Jay. Like, what are you
doing? What are you doing, Chief?
like? You on keto, motherfucker? So I have to come correct with that. I gotta go. You know what I mean? I can't come on no disrespect.
No disrespect.
I can't come on no disrespect. So,
No disrespect.
well, we were an hour and a half. I think we touched on most things. You know, we went off track, went on some rants.
Per usual.
Per usual.
For always.
Yeah, per usual. So I think that about wraps it up. I think some of the other stuff is all right. Like, I mean, they have
We literally only talked about 3 things on this list. 3
Yeah.
things on this list.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can always recycle some of them.
We can always blame production.
Fucking production? Bro.
Production should be producting.
Yeah, this should
But
be
production
producing.
is not here to product.
Yeah, fucking production, dude.
Well, you got to text production, get production on it.
We have to. I should text production to come on. What time is it? 8:30. I don't know. You want to do like a quick fire, real quick, and then it's up to you.
What's that?
We'll just read it and then just give a quick little opinion on it. We don't have to go on this huge little thing about it. And then
We all know we're gonna go on a huge thing about it. Okay. U.S. forces leave behind remnants of WTL in Afghanistan.
All right, guys. This is gonna be a 2-hour podcast. Listen,
WTL?
World Trade Center, but my C's look like L's, so I didn't blame him for it. My C's look like L's.
What do you see there?
You see?
What do you see there?
You see what I'm saying? It's just I can't. I
Bro,
couldn't.
your
I
L
couldn't.
and C look exactly the same. I'm looking at buildings collapse,
I
and
couldn't.
they both look exactly. All right, you
That should look like the less than
hold
symbol.
on. Hold up.
See, I couldn't come from a man
He has
because I
an
know
L
I'm gonna get
right
this.
here, okay, and then he has this, which is a C.
It should literally
But
look like the
this
less than
is an
symbol.
L.
Look at that. Look at that right there.
This
That's
is
the
an
less
L,
than
and
symbol.
this is an L, and they all look like C's.
Yeah, this. Yeah,
So I thought that it was an L because it looks
No.
like WTF.
no. That's why I didn't say anything. I couldn't come. I didn't. I couldn't say anything without getting collateral. So like I'll just let him rock.
Then got blasted now.
I did. I did
Threw
get
me to
blasted.
the wolves on that one. This guy got this. He got this on his own. He'll be able to tell that L is a C. It's
Yeah.
definitely not an L.
Yeah. So The U.S. is pulling out of the Middle East for good now. Out of Afghanistan. Yeah, thank God. No more of a boys.
Well, no, not for good, because they left a giant steel rod.
Yeah, that's right.
As a reminder.
As a reminder to the Taliban,
how deep they can penetrate
into your sand.
Into your sand.
But no, the United States is withdrawing a lot of its U.S. troops from Afghanistan this year, which is good because we don't. Depending on who you talk to, it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not a veteran, so I cannot offer any of that. But I have heard vets talk about how it's a bad thing, but I can't articulate the. I wouldn't be doing the argument justice if I talked about it. So,
give it like 2 years. As soon as Biden's out of office, we'll probably still be back. We'll probably go back over there. Yeah. If it's not there, it's gonna be somewhere else.
I think the next place is probably Africa. Probably because that's where yeah. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be like Africa or something. Just because that's where the hot spots are. A lot of like special forces guys are going to Africa, but either Africa or somewhere. Facts. Facts. So if we find vibranium, we're going to war with them. But no, we left back a steel beam, I believe it was, at an old Air Force base. I think it was Bagram Air Force Base in Afghanistan. I think, could be wrong, but they left a beam from the World Trade Center there as a reminder to the Taliban. I guess
it's beautiful.
That's badass. And it was delivered by, I think I was reading, it was delivered by the firefighters and the cops from 9/11. It was delivered there. So, yeah.
So they got to shove their steel rod into the sand.
Yeah. So a bunch of New Yorkers were like, "Well, tell you something." They went over there and they were like, yeah, they made it happen. So I mean, awesome. I mean, that's good. You know what I mean? That we, don't fuck with the boys because we'll put a metal rod in you.
In your sands.
In your sands and in your planets on your part of the planet. But also good because there are people in Afghanistan that are like innocent and they're just kind of caught up in the middle of it. And they're like, "Fuck! Like I just want to smoke my hashish, eat my hummus, and I want to vibe." And these people are shooting at each other, so it's like it's kind of a pain in the ass.
It is.
Yeah. So shout out the boys, shout out the troops. Always shout out the troops.
Amen. I salute y'all.
For real. Salute to the troops.
Thank y'all for your service.
Yes, sir. And if one of you guys want to come on, let me know. Do you have any opinions on this?
What the fuck you want me to say about it? I literally already said what I said about it.
I was honestly pointing because I was trying to symbolize that you were going to read the next one.
My bad. I threw Frankie out. I threw Frankie out to the wolves too. My fault, bro.
I literally already said
throwing us to the wolves.
What I said. Like we're just gonna be somewhere else in 2 more years.
No, you're right. Probably. You're probably right about that.
Next one, you got this.
Let's see.
Remember, his L's are C's and his C's are L's.
Yeah. So just fill it in as you see fit.
He's struggling right now.
Yeah.
League gas pipeline sparks inferno in the Gulf.
Did you guys see that? That shit looks like something out of God of War.
Nope.
I'm gonna show this picture right now.
No news.
No new friends. No.
I stayed down my day when. I
you stopped yourself. You stopped. Yeah, I looked up.
I just censored myself.
I was like, he ain't gonna say it. He don't got the cojones.
Nah, I don't have my cojone.
Kojima.
You don't got the cojones.
No.
Kojima.
All right. Golf. Look at this shit, bro. Look at that. A pipeline leaked, and the whole fucking Gulf of Mexico is on fire, son.
Jesus.
You see that, dude?
That looks lovely.
It literally looks like something out of God of War. Like it look at that. It looks like fucking hellfire is coming up to get our ass, smoke us. It's crazy, bro.
Keep fucking up the earth.
Facts, where the earth is gonna fight back, son. But yeah, dude. I mean, how many times are we gonna spill shit in the Gulf of Mexico? Like, didn't Exxon do that and mess up all those things?
The volume just completely shut off.
What, for you?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's just for me or for Walia, but it just completely silenced. Okay. Yeah.
You good now?
Self, you fucking monkey.
It's the headphone. It's the headphone because as soon as Frankie wobble it. There we go. No, you had it, and then as soon as you touch it, it fixes it, and then it stops. Right there. Okay, we're good. We're good.
All right.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, but we're good now. We get the technical difficulties out the way. Fucking production. Where's production? We need production.
Here.
Fucking
That's
production,
your fault.
yo. Fucking production, yo.
Fucking production.
Fucking production. Yeah, so fucking up the earth and stop spilling shit in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yes.
Like that's Earth's dumpster right now. Is the Gulf of Mexico. We spill so much shit there.
Too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Factual.
Oy.
All right, what we got next?
What the hell is Delta variant?
Oh, it's the new COVID.
We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to fucking talk about it.
It's another variant. Yeah.
I don't have to talk about it. I don't want to.
So they're saying if you're vaccinated, it's like the flu. It's like if you can get vaccinated for one form of the flu and you get another form of the flu, it's whatever.
So basically, in case you're not hearing it right,
It's a flu.
there's no fucking point getting vaccinated anyway. Oh my god!
I got vaccinated, so
no. Listen,
I'm so far so good. But like I said, we have a plan. So did Frankie tell you about our plan?
No.
So
right.
I got the vaccine. So if there is a zombie apocalypse situation, right? You guys are gonna drop me off at someone's house that you don't like, right? And then before I turn
Chief, I got a big list.
well, just give me the one
We're
at the
gonna have
top.
to make stops.
We have to make stop. All right. Well, if we're doing the stop situation, then I'm gonna need to. You're gonna need to hit me with the Michonne treatment. You know, no arms.
Listen, we can't take your arms off because how else are you gonna infect them?
That's true.
We're gonna treat you. We're
Straight
gonna give you
jacket.
the
We'll put you in a
governor
straight jacket,
treatment.
you'll be all right.
The governor treatment.
Yeah. So I'll let you put it in. I'll go in like once I'm a human. I'll go in like once I'm by myself. But afterwards, no promises. You know what I mean. But then after we make stops, just don't. I don't want to be walking around on the highway like with a herd. Just take me outside, and that's it. You know what I mean. As soon as we
put him in a herd so he can have a new family.
no, son. I don't want to be walking around, son. I hate walking right now. Like right now, I hate walking. Can you imagine me walking miles for some dude to like maybe walk by me so I can maybe get like a piece of his liver? No, dude. I don't want to live like that.
Listen,
so just
you'll be out there with I don't know the names, but you'll have a whole herd
facts
of people who have all had names.
Yeah, but yeah, just take me out. I don't want to live like that.
To the ball game.
Yeah,
Take me out to the park.
yeah. Just I'll look at the flowers. I'll dap you up, like deuce boys, and then Frankie can live out his dream of being in a zombie apocalypse.
And murdering one or two of us.
Yeah. Do you guys can get vaccinated? No vax? Yeah.
Joe, what do I look like to you?
I was told once you get the vaccination, you need a booster shot every 6 months for the rest of your life.
Really?
I don't know if that's true, but if that is, I'm not getting a booster shot.
Yeah, I'm not getting
every 6 months.
Yeah, I'm not
because of
getting
a
a booster.
vaccination.
Yeah, I'm not getting a booster, so I mean, I might actually turn into a zombie because I'm not getting that booster. That's way too much. That's way too much.
Yeah. So, I mean, listen. This whole thing at this point has been fucking pointless, and most people don't care because now that there's a herd mentality in Pennsylvania.
Or herd immunity?
Yeah, whatever the fuck.
Herd mentality. This
Cows. Cows. Anyway.
Uncultured.
Uncultured swine.
Now that the herd has gotten vaccinated.
Yeah. No, the sheep.
People, they've just been putting signs that say, fully vaccinated people no longer have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Motherfucking nobody's wearing a mask inside stores.
Son, as soon as you said that, like
out of here.
Yeah.
Nobody's. As soon as you said like my mask in my car, gone. I'm not using them anymore.
Only place I fucking wear a mask because I have to is at work. That's it.
Yeah, second that.
Work or when I go to the doctors because they mandate that. But yeah, well, I mean, actually, not even at work. At work they don't care because we're outside.
True.
So I only want to go to the doctor's office do I have to wear one of those god awful things.
Yeah, and the thing is, even at work, like if I would have just told them that I got vaccinated instead of telling them over and over again that I wasn't a fucking tard, I could just get away with not wearing the mask, and they can't ask you for proof. They can't ask you for proof because that's against the law.
Really?
No, I don't know if it's against the law, but I know that you really can't. They can't. Like
they can't come up to you, but what my job does is they require you to send something to an email, and then they check it and verify that you have been vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
Then they allow you to come in without your mask on.
My job don't do that.
Damn.
If you tell them you've been vaccinated, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, it should be gone now because they lifted the mask mandate.
They lifted the mask mandate, but they left it like
it's like optional.
Up to businesses to choose whether they make their employees wear masks or not. I think it's fucking dumb.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
oh, I'm glad I get to wear a mask at fucking work. It's not doing anything for me anyway. But every other place I fucking go, I'm not wearing it. So
exactly,
what's the goddamn difference?
I know, and you guys are. It's not like you guys are dealing with like you're not in like the you're not dealing with like public services. Like you're not like, like a secretary where you're always meeting somebody or like, you know what I mean? Like you guys pretty much go to work, you work with who you work with, and then you go home.
Literally,
I'm in a
work with the same
fulfillment center.
fucking people every day.
There's at least like 500 employees.
Yeah.
More than 500 employees at my warehouse.
Right. Oh, so then, you might have the mask up. Well, I mean, no, I think it should be up to the person. It shouldn't be up to the business. It should be up to the person. If you want to wear it, then you wear it. If you don't want to wear it, then don't wear it.
Yeah, but at the same time, the business could be held responsible for that. Like, this is your company. This is your property. You should be enforcing these things.
Yeah, like you're responsible for the safety of your people.
Out of here, bro. I literally was... I think I had to put a mask on while I was waiting for them to take me in for the fucking drug test at his place. As soon as I got into like the HR office, nobody had masks on.
Because they're all vaccinated.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all fucking vaccinated.
You saw the HR people. That's all I got to say. You really think they're not vaccinated?
I'm saying, are they little Franks and Beans or like what's going on?
All I'm saying is that I know people that have been able to just slip by getting a paper that says they've been vaccinated without actually getting it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there are some people that have done that. I mean, I'm sure that the vast majority of people that have the proof that they've been vaccinated probably did get vaccinated, but there ain't no way that all of them did.
Yeah, and also the fucking card is huge. Have you seen the card?
Hey, you're
the
not supposed
like
to laminate
big.
it, but people have been getting it laminated.
Exactly. Like, I'm not going to carry around this fucking Bible scripture that you gave me. Like, this shit is humongous. It's like, I hereby state that this person has gotten the vaccine for... It's like, what is this? This is like a ledger from, like, fucking the Queen of England? Like, dude, it should be like a little business card that says, vaccinated, checkbox yes, or checkbox no. Like, that's just what it should be. That's it. But they have this huge, like, card. It's like this big. And that's after it's popped out. Because, like, the lady, like, when I went to go get my vaccine, the lady has, like, a huge card, like, probably the size of, like that notebook, piece of paper, right? She has to fill out everything else on the paper. And then she pops out the little part that goes to me. And that's, like, this big. Like, why? Well, it's just a waste of time. But,
look, all I'm going to say is that if you want to get vaccinated. I'm not going to, because I don't fucking care. Okay?
And that's your choice.
And
nobody should tell you that that's right or wrong. It's just a choice. You made a choice. It's fine. You know what I mean?
Fucking the people that work there are like, I don't see why people don't want to get vaccinated. People get flu shots. And I'm like, listen, I don't get any shots. Any. None. All right?
Shots.
I got the flu shot once. That was the same fucking year I got the goddamn flu.
So the good old Delta variant. I think at this point, if there's anything else is about to happen, there's going to be a riot in the United States.
Everything else happened.
I know this is going to be. I mean, we're so over this bullshit now. It's like when everyone's vaccinated, I don't think nobody gives a shit about it. But and then is that it? Is the last thing on there?
The Boy Scouts thing.
All right.
No
Boy Scouts
idea what this
been
is about.
smoking out kids for a while. Like they've been touching little kids, and they got sued. They went to go settle it for like $850 million, and then the Boy Scouts of America filed bankruptcy, so you didn't have to pay it.
Oh,
Shiesty move. I mean, shitbag move. Shit deal for the fucking Warriors, right? They're like, yeah, we need $850 million. They're like, oh yeah, well, we filed for bankruptcy, so we can't. Like, and they're like, shit, because what do you do now? It's like you can't do anything. They literally said like we're too broke to afford to pay you guys. And then now like these little kids that got touched are like, shit, I thought I was gonna be able to like buy a house or do whatever. No, they can't. So it's a shitbag move, but I mean it's a smart business move because now you save your Boy Scouts as a business, but shitbag move for not taking accountability for the people that you hire.
I agree on that one. Not taking accountability for the people they hire.
Big
100%,
factuals.
100%. Booby, what's your
opinion
on this?
I
What's
don't
coming?
fucking have one. No,
Yeah, here we go.
I don't. I don't.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I don't know.
He's
I don't know
bubbling. He's
what to tell
bubbling.
you.
He's bubbling.
He's simmering. He's simmering right now.
Now listen.
He's simmering in a high heat.
If this was any other circumstance, that situation, that would have been fucking hilarious to me. That'd have been, and it still kind of is funny to me that they're gonna get away with that, but at the same time, it's fucked up. It's 100% fucked up.
Yeah, because who it is, it's like these poor kids.
Listen,
But
I'm
that's
not
such a
saying
shitbag move, bro.
it is.
That
it
is such a fucking shitbag move.
But it's such an American thing that it makes sense. Like,
They're like, listen, give me give me $5. He's like, I'm broke. And he's like, okay. You know what I mean? He's like, that's like the excuse, bro. It's crazy.
but like,
But you know they're not. Like, you know, like the heads of fucking Boy Scouts they're like have like yachts and shit. Like those guys have mad money and they're like, yeah, we can't afford to pay you guys. Sorry. Like, we're broke.
Yeah.
They're broke as I'm sipping a martini on a fucking yacht. I'm broke. Yeah. But it shitbag move, but like also it was an American move.
Yeah, like
That was the most American thing I think about.
yeah,
The Boy Scouts of America.
yeah, that shit's fucked up. But I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, regardless of what I say about it, it's not gonna fucking change anything.
No, it will change something. It will change our mood.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I mean, look. Thoughts and prayers go out to the victims, but I mean, the shit deal for the boys. I mean, sorry, bro. Like, it's what it is. It's absolutely awful, dude. That's so awful, son. But it's like, I don't know. Like you said, it's bad, but like, it's so fucking American, dude. Jerson is, he's invalidated right now.
He's done.
He's down for the
I
count.
hate my life right now.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that. Oh god.
But yeah,
Bro, it's literally from the lower half of my spine. That's all that's on this chair right now.
yeah. Yeah, dude. I feel bad for him, but you know.
I don't know. Like, I can't. There's not much more I can comment on about that situation that redeems what I've already said. So
I mean, there's nothing
I've
you can
already
say.
fully committed to my comment. I don't know if it's a lot more entertaining.
Yeah, so Jerson Mal's helped me to Frankie, and Frankie goes, "No, this is more entertaining."
There we go. We're good. We're good. I just need
All right.
somebody to hold the
He's
chair
back.
so I
He's
can get
back. He's back.
We're good.
He's back. Full send.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So I think that's about everything, right?
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, I think we hit about everything. So thank you guys for coming on. Why did I say that?
Me.
yeah,
Why did I say
right.
that? What the fuck?
I
No,
don't.
man. This is the use, guys. Get fucking used to it, all right? Lunch Table Podcast. Just get used to this. This is the fucking use right now.
Yes, where we sit here and decide we're gonna speak about topics,
Exactly.
veer off more than half of the podcast, and for some reason y'all still love us.
Yeah, factual. And I've been
Maybe
so
not
used
love,
to.
but like definitely like, you know,
Yeah, definitely
like
strongly
more than
like
an
us.
acquaintance.
Like, if you made it this far in here and you don't love us, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the real ones are
I
gonna watch
second it,
to
but like, you know,
an hour 50. Yeah.
Huh?
nothing.
But yeah, we've had guests on past couple of times, so I'm so used to being like, thank you guys, thanking you. But I mean, this is the boys. This is what we do. We bring absolute fire, absolute heat every time. So
Fuego.
Right. Just keep
Of
in
course.
mind now. I talked to one of our friends that doesn't get on the Xbox anymore 'cause she's a bum.
Which
bum,
And if you hear this, you know you're a bum. So you
bum,
come at me later.
T, double T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
doublet.
Yeah.
We miss you.
And
We miss you if you're listening
Yeah,
to this.
facts.
she said listening to this is basically like being in an Xbox Live party with us, and,
It
that's
is,
the
'cause
most
that's
accurate
literally,
comment
like,
I've ever
That's
heard.
what it is. Yeah.
This is how we talk to each other all the time. Like, you know what? No, I put more of a leash on myself, definitely. But
Yeah.
on the Xbox.
But
Yeah, there's no holds barred on the Xbox, guys. I mean, this
On
is
the Xbox, I don't have to be concerned of something getting held against me in the future.
exactly.
well,
yeah.
I mean, you kind of do. It's just like it'll be
It has to
us
be
holding
like
it against
major.
you.
Well,
It'll
no,
be
but
us
that's
holding it
different.
against
That's
you.
you guys. Like,
Yeah.
Who's gonna take your word over? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but listen,
Like,
But it's all in fun. Like we're not gonna like
Yeah,
do
you
it to like screw up a job opportunity for you.
you realize that like when I say us holding something against you, it's not like I'm gonna fucking blackmail you until you give me stuff. Like me holding it against you just means that every time that I think about it, I'm going to fuck with you because I can.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, on the internet is absolutely grueling. So
absolutely cruel.
yeah, there are some things that we don't speak of on here.
Just remember.
Boop.
I don't remember what her name, but that girl from 13 Reasons Why, she would not survive 5 minutes in an Xbox Live party.
No, not or
Yeah, that bitch.
Hannah Baker or Modern Warfare 2 lobby. Dude, those boys came in hot in Modern Warfare 2. So.
Yeah.
Wait, Justin's having flashbacks. So them dudes came in hot with those crackly voices and everything. Those boys came in hot. So listen, if you were like a troll during the Modern Warfare 2 era, I gotta give you props because that shit was funny.
Yeah. 5 inches in your mom.
5 inches deep in your mom. Like, oh,
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god, that's so
Good
great.
times. Good times.
all right. So we hit on everything.
Before we hit the 3-hour mark, we
Well.
gonna go now.
Yeah, exactly.
We gotta get some goddamn pizza in our stomach.
Yeah, we gotta get some food rocking.
Called us the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, we gotta get some food rocking. Thank you guys for listening. I mean, it's the boys. I mean, what else are you gonna say?
Right.
It's the absolute boys. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, everything, and Apple has been doing us dirty because if you actually Google it, so if you go on to Apple and you try and look us up, no results come up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Candace was having issues with that before.
Yeah, so no results come up. So what I recommend is going to either Facebook or Instagram, clicking on our website. The website is TheLnchtablePod.com, and we have all of our links right there. As soon as you click on it, all of our links to YouTube, Anchor, all that stuff is right there. So you just click on it, and you're good to go. So
All of them.
yeah, all them links right there for you. So, so check us out there. I'm thinking about possibly like doing a live stream before we do this stuff, but that'd probably be later on when I'm not working and we actually have time to like do this stuff, and we're not here till like 9:00, right? But yeah, so to keep updated on everything, The Lunch Table Podcast on all platforms. Go check us out. As usual, I tag everyone that's on here in the picture. So I'm going to go ahead and actually snap one right now. Well, after this, I'm going to snap one. So if you want to follow the personal Instagrams, they're going to be tagged there. What?
Take the picture while we're at Paisan.
Oh, yeah. So we'll take the...
What?
Don't throw the name out.
Well, I mean, I like Paisan.
That place deserves...
Well, no, they do deserve it.
Deserves it.
But like...
Yeah, but just don't go today.
Imagine being there.
They're not going to hear this until...
Oh my God, I know you.
I mean, they're not going to hear this till tomorrow anyway, so we're good.
Right,
yeah, we should be all right.
I still go there like 3 times a week.
You do. Ain't none of us do that.
Because you don't like it enough.
Right.
Clearly.
Damn.
Right. And it's just so much easier for me to get pizza by the house.
It's not Paisan. Okay. It's not as good.
All right, boys. So we'll talk to y'all. We'll talk to y'all next week.
We out.
We out. Don't cause rumpuses out there.
Yep.
Rumpuses?
Deuce.
Adios.
All right, deuce.
Deuces, guys.